So this is Baruch Fleischman here, and I am at the Tikkun Elevator Kollel. It's my pleasure to get a chance here to bring forth the Matot B'Davash and the Zohar. Now, one of the main things that we want to do in these shiurim is I don't know if I can get this up where you could see it far enough, but our motto is learn Zohar every day. That's what the Tikkun Elevator Call is trying to do. It's trying to bring us closer and closer to Hashem. The way to open this, the opening to get to Hashem, a great deal has to do with studying the Zohar. Everybody's a Kabbalist, all the people that we read, everything that we deal with over here at the Kollel. Really, the basis and the base of it is the Zohar. Now, the Gaon, for those of you who are interested, the Gaon posited that studying the Zohar will bring Mashiach. So here we are, and let me see where we're going to go here today. Let me bring this down so we can see a little bit easier. I'm going to read this Zohar here. It's on page Shin Gimel. And once again, this is a set of books that everybody should have in their house. If you know a little bit of Hebrew, you can get through the Matot B'Davash, but there is a lot of ariyah in here, which is not necessarily so easy. So what we want to do is bring little places where we can learn this. So Rabbi Chiya come leilachad l'meilim rais. Rabbi Chiya started, he got up. Now we have this whole thing that the Kabbalists are talking about, rising up at midnight, because midnight is the ultimate time for learning Torah. That in midnight onward. Rabbi Yossi Zuta the Rabbi. And he had this person, little Rabbi Yossi, who was a child. Pasuk Rabbi Chiya, so Rabbi Chiya began to speak, and he said this: Lech, go, echel b'simcha lachmecha, go and eat, enjoy your bread, u'shtei b'leiv tov yenecha, and drink with a good heart your wine. He said, Ikiguvar ronso elokem as ma'asechel, because the reason for this is because Hashem has already accepted your deeds. My call Chama Shlomo, the Amar Haikwal. What did Shlomo see that caused him to say this pasuk? Allah Shlomo called Milui b'Chochmah, because Shlomo was a person that everything that he said had a Chochmah behind it. Behind the Amar of the Echel b'Simcha Nachmecha, and here where it says that you should eat, enjoy your bread. B'Shanta Devar Nash also b'Orchai the Kudsha Barichu. At the time when a man walks in the path of a Kodesh Baruch Hu, Kudsha Barichu Mekarav Leila Gabe, a Kodesh Baruch Hu brings that person, he meets that person to him. He brings that person to him, he comes closer to that person. He gives him peace and comfort. So then the bread, the wine, the achel b'shaseh b'ched b'delipa, he drinks them with the joy of the heart. Begin the Kudsha Barichu Israel b'ovadoy, because the Kodesh Baruch Hu has accepted the work of that person. Now let's see if we got that right and how we can understand the Matot B'Davash is coming over here now. We're going to read this little piece here. It says Rabbi Chiya, here he says, what did he say up above? Rabbi Chiya. Here he said Rabbi Chaim. I think it's a misprint. He got up in the middle of the night to learn Torah. Rabbi Yosef HaKatan, there was this little Rabbi Yosef, the child. He was still a child. Hiska Lefarish Masha Kosev, and he takes this pasuk, which we'll repeat. Lech, go, or lech, he pronounced it lech. Echol b'simcha lachmecha, eat with joy your bread, v'shtei b'leiv tov yenecho, and drink with a good heart your wine. Kikavar ratza alokem, because Hashem, that is Alokem's lashon din, so he's the judge. He's already looked at you, ratza kodesh baruch, and accepted as maasecha your deeds. So now the Zohar says, my raw Shlomo she'amar pasuk zeh. What did Shlomo see that he said this pasuk? She'tzarak le'echol alecha b'simcha, that you need to eat your bread with joy, the shtos yayin b'leiv tov, and drink your wine with a good heart. Mataritz, and he answers, Ella, if you really look carefully at the words that Shlomo uses, Tirish called Devarov Omram B'Chochma. You'll see that all the things that he said them with Chochma. That this is really what he wanted to say. When a man walks in the path of Hashem, HaKadosh Baruch Hu Makarabos, so the Kodesh Baruch Hu brings that person closer to him. And he gives him peace and comfort, rest. And when a person is in a peaceful place where he feels safe and he feels comfortable and he feels like everything is good around him, he says, I'm not sure of this word, now let me see what they just look back here. He said, let me read the pasuk again, make sure how we got this right. So he says, Lech echa b'simcha lachmech b'shtei b'leiv tov yenecho ki kavar rotza kolokim. So that's a misprint over here. Let me just make a note of it. He says, it's a Kodesh Baruch Hu Mekarvo so alav anoisen lo shal v'lemenucha. Was halechem she'ochel v'hayayin. I just pronounced it wrong. V'hayayin. Shows that the person drinks who b'simchas alev. It will be with the joy in his heart. The fisha Kodesh Baruch Hu, because the Kodesh Baruch Hu varnis ratziv b'mazah, because the Kodesh has already accepted your deeds. As kutracha below hasimcha, because once a Kodesh Baruch Hu, you're close to Kodesh Baruch Hu, he accepts your deeds. Then you can eat and enjoy. Because there's nothing that's really going to bother this person that's going to steer him away from the service of Hashem. And even so, that the person is really enjoying, really getting tremendous physical benefit from these things, because the person is walking in the path of Hashem. This is all accepted. This is Baruch Fleischman. These are the words of Shlomo HaMelech.